Children under the age of 2 experience significant distress if they are rushed into visitation schedules that fail to consider their needs. This is McIntosh, and she stressed the importance of a continuous and stable attachment with the primary caretaker as a basis for the child's development of the ability to regulate stress and emotional arousal. This is Psych 101 stuff for us clinical psychologists. Okay, you take a young child 0 to 4, they should sleep in the home of the parent that they are most attached to. I am not saying that dads shouldn't be that person. If dad is that person, dad's that person. Most of the time it is mom. It is. Not to say that dad isn't really important for development. They are. But usually in the formative years, the beginning of their life, mom, if she is healthy psychologically and physically too, of course, she should be with her child as much as possible, and even more so than dad. That does not take away the attachment or the connection between dad and child. I promise. Okay? Now, this research goes on to say, McIntosh goes further and argues that overnight visitation for infants is inherently harmful to development and is not necessary for establishment of a warm relationship with the non-custodial parent. Now, mind you, her research does not consider any kind of domestic violence, domestic abuse, coercive control, narcissistic abuse, drug addiction, any of that. Okay, this is 2 healthy parents. Mom and dad are healthy. Mom and dad could somewhat co-parent and get along. In the best case scenario of a divorce or split, child 0 to 4 still needs to be with their primary custodial parent, more so than the non-custodial parent. It's just about attachment. I'm not saying that dads don't have a huge part. I'm not saying that it can't be dad who's the custodial parent. Sometimes mom is sick. Sometimes mom has cancer. Sometimes mom has postpartum. Sometimes mom is drug addicted. And yeah, dad should step up and be the custodial parent. And in that case, sure, it fits for dad. I'm getting a lot of comments from that video from dads saying that they should be 50-50. 50-50 is not always in the best interest of the child.